Hello friends, welcome to an unique topic as well as a very important topic of English grammar, that is question tag. In today's class we are going to discuss about it in detail. First of all, let me start from the very beginning. What do you mean by tag? Tag means a label, a trustworthy brand. You might have seen tags in clothes, in utensils or in any of the product that describes about the product as well as it confirms the genuineness of that same product. So here question tag is also having that type of quality, like telling something about that sentence or to confirm about the sentence. So let's come to the topic question tag. Question tag means what? It's an add-on to a sentence as a question. Means it is not individual in a sentence we are using it in the end of it. It's an add-on, mean extra we are adding to the same. Second one is no individual identity. Suppose if I am getting a tag somewhere else without the product, so there is no value of that particular tag. Like the same way, without the sentence, the tag is having no value. And it's not a complete question. Like we are asking, where are you going? What do you eat? These all are complete question. In itself, there is meaning. But if I am telling, aren't we? Do you? So without sentence, we cannot get the meaning of it. These are the question tag. So let us define the same. Question tag is an expression which is used to ask for the deduction. Deduction means your standpoint, your viewpoint. And the thought of the listener means what the listener thinks, yes or no. So that thing also we are seeking by using this question tag. This is a colloquial chapter and is used in informal way of communication. Colloquial means not in written form but in oral communication, as well as it is informal by nature. So question tag is a short addition to sentences. Means it will be used with the sentences, not individually. Before 2004, this was being considered as a very less important chapter, but after that, the addition of it in UPSC, PSC as well as in school board exam, this has become a very important chapter. Let us see few examples. He is playing hockey. This is a positive sentence. And if we are making it question tag, he is playing hockey, comma, isn't he? The sentence is positive, so our question tag will become negative. Like the same, she does not swim in the river. This is a negative sentence because not is there in this sentence. So we have to make the question tag of it. She does not swim in the river. Does she? So these are the examples of question tag. Now we are going to see some of the characteristic features of question tag. Let us discuss must to know in question tag. We have to remember these points. First one is question tag of a positive sentence will be negative and vice versa. Means in the previous example also we had seen that for a positive sentence question tag will take not, and for a negative sentence question tag will be a positive one. Second, question tag never ever starts with a capital letter. We have to remember. Let's understand this with an example. He plays carom. He plays carom, comma, doesn't he? This is a wrong sentence. Why? Because D is capital. So our point is it never ever starts with a capital letter. So the correct sentence will be he plays carom, doesn't he? This is correct because this letter is small one. Let's come to the third one. Always ends with a question mark. Means in the end of the question tag, we have to use question mark. This is also a must. Next, subject of a question tag never ever be a noun but be a pronoun. We have to remember this point that never a noun but a pronoun. Means, let's see the example. Ram chops vegetables. In this sentence, if we have to convert, this is positive sentence, we have to convert it into question tag. Ram chops vegetables, comma, doesn't Ram. Our point is telling never ever be a noun but a pronoun. So this is a wrong sentence because we are using Ram. The correct sentence will be Ram chops vegetables, comma, doesn't he. Next point, no auxiliary verb. Means in a sentence, if there is no auxiliary verb, then do, did, does will be treated as an auxiliary verb. While converting the simple sentence into interrogative sentence or negative sentence, we had already discussed about this. So please follow the link. You can find out the same topics video. Next point is, it takes contracted form, or in grammatical language we call it as anomalous finites. Contracted form means short form, or anomalous finites also means the short form of it. Don't, won't, didn't, these are, and there are 23 in numbers. For example, Ram goes to market. We are writing does not he. It is not a contracted form. It is the does and not, different word. This is a wrong sentence. Ram goes to market, doesn't he? This is a correct sentence. So this is the end of this introduction part. In our next video, we are going to discuss about it in detail. So till then, have a good day.